Assalamu alaikum. How are you, my sweet little young boys and girls? I hope you're doing great and taking proper care of your studies and your health. It's me, your Astra mom, and welcome back to our SST class. Today, we are going to start a new chapter. Yes, towards freedom. Lesson number 15 from your textbook. Let's see first the contents of this chapter one by one. Discontent among Indians. Revolt against the British. After the revolt, social and religious reformers. Rise of nationalism. In this session, we will discuss discontent among Indians. Second, revolt against the British. So, my dear students, let's get started. You know, since ancient times, India was rich in natural resources. As we already studied about one of the major natural resources of India in our previous chapter, that is mineral resources. People from different countries used to visit India for trade and commerce. Why so? Because India was rich in natural resources. The Arabs were the first. The Arabs were the first to visit India for trade. Later, my dear kids, the Portuguese, Dutch, the French, and the British visit India for trade. See, India's some trade items like gold, cinnamon, cloves, black pepper. Yes, the English or British became the most powerful among all the traders, as I said, like Portuguese, Dutch, Arabs, were some countries who visit India for trade, and among all, the English, British became the most powerful among all the traders. And the British, established the British East India Company. Remember this. The British, yes, they established the British East India Company, where in India they bought goods from India. Yes, they bought goods from India at low prices, sold these abroad at very high prices, and made huge, obviously, profits. Gradually, the British East India Company took control over entire India. There was no unity, my dear students, among the Indian rulers, and the British took advantage of this situation and conquered large parts of India. What? See, as I said, that the British became the most powerful among all the traders. And what they established? They established the British East India Company. What they did? They bought goods from India at low prices, sold these abroad at very high prices, and made huge profits. Gradually, the British East India Company took control over entire India. Why so? Because there was no unity among the Indian rulers. They took advantage of this situation and conquered large parts of India. Conquer, C-O-N-Q-U-E-R. Conquer means to take control over parts of some area. See, my dear students, discontentment among the Indians, what does that mean? Dissatisfaction. Yes, dissatisfaction among the Indians. See, the British established their rule in India and started exploiting the people whom Indians by unfair means. See what they did? They exploited the local farmers by making them pay very high taxes. The farmers had to pay taxes even when there were floods or droughts. The British forced the farmers to grow indigo and cotton. They bought these goods at low prices and sold at very high prices in England and in other countries. Thus, the farmers remained poor and many died of starvation. Cheaper machine made cloth was imported to India from England and was sold by the British in the Indian markets. Thus, the handloom industries suffered, and many weavers had no work and no earnings. Indians were not, my dear students, allowed to run mills and factories and trade items of their choice. Thus, there was discontentment among Indians and many Indian rulers. Yes, this brought the dissatisfaction, all the things these which were done by the Britishers was the main reason that it caused discontentment, dissatisfaction among Indians and many Indian rulers. The British passed a law which stated that the kingdom of the Indian ruler who had no male child would be taken over by the British after the death of the king. The Brits strengthened their hold over India by introducing unjust laws and by unfair means. The discontent and angry Indians started their revolt against the British. Yes, my dear students, Indians started their revolt against the British. And the first revolt was the revolt of 1857. Yes, the revolt of 1857 in India. Let us discuss it. See, my dear students, now be alert. There was a major revolt in 1857. There was a major revolt in 1857 known as the Great Revolt of 1857. What? Yes, repeat along with me. The Great Revolt of 1857 or the Spy Mutiny. Spy Mutiny was the first war of Indian independence. It was an important event in India's struggle for freedom. See, so the revolt of 1857 was started by Mangal Pandey. Remember this. The revolt of 1857 was started by Mangal Pandey, an Indian soldier or spy in the British Army. Many Indian soldiers of the British Army in India also took part in this revolt. Yes, my dear students, you just remember this that the revolt of 1857 was started by Mangal Pandey. Who was he? An Indian soldier. There was a rumor that fat of cows and pigs was used to grease the cartridges of the new rifles that were brought by the British Army in India. See, my dear students, Mangal Pandey, as I said, that he started the revolt of 1857. See what he did. Mangal Pandey on 29th March 1857. Yes, repeat along with me. 29th of March 1857, Mangal Pandey killed senior officers on parade and started the revolt. And as I said, introduction of the new Enfield rifle and the greased cartridge in loading the rifle, despite before inserting the cartridge, had to bite off what? Its top. Grease was made out of the fats of cows and pigs, and this was, my dear students, objectionable to both Hindus and Muslims alike. So, the revolt for independence began. This is the second reason why this revolt gets started. The revolt started, see now how. The revolt started in Meerut, where? In Meerut, and spread to northern and central India. The discontent farmers, weavers, and the other Indians also took part in this revolt. The last Mughal emperor, remember this, my dear kids, the last Mughal emperor, who was he? Bahadur Shah Zafar, was declared as the leader of the Sepoy mutiny by the Indian soldiers who revolted against the British. The revolt was led by Nana Sahib, whom the revolt was led by Nana Sahib and Tantia Top in Kanpur, by Rani Lakshmi Bai in Jhansi, and by Begum Hazrat Mahal in Avda. See, we will repeat it. The last Mughal emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar was declared as the leader of Sepoy mutiny by the Indian soldiers who revolted against the British. See, after then, the leader of first war of independence, Bahadur Shah Zafar, the leader of first war of independence, Bahadur Shah Zafar. Then Nana Sahib, Peshwa and governor of Bahadur Shah, Kanpur. Hazrat Mahal, the Begum of Avda of Lucknow. Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi. My dear students, in next lecture we will discuss about after the revolt, social and religious reformers, rise of nationalism in India. Till then, you just go through this video and learn and remember the revolt of 1857 and take good care of your health. Fi amanillah.